Hey guys, Omar from the Useless Geeks here, bringing you a quick, non-spoiler Suicide Squad review. Chris isn't here yet. Hopefully when he gets back we'll do a spoiler discussion, but as of now, keep my mouth shut. I'm going to start out with the bad first, and then I'll end it with the good. So for the bad, the editing and the CGI wasn't all that great. I felt like this movie was really, really rushed, and the CGI wasn't that great. There were some scenes where I was like, that's fake. That doesn't look that good. That doesn't look that great. Ooh, that looks bad. You know, the sound editing wasn't all that great either. Most of the time it felt like a music video, where every character would have his own different song, his or her different song, and it would happen constantly. They wouldn't be more than 10 minutes without having a new hit song. It'd be Harley Quinn song, and then it would switch to Deadshot song, and then it would switch to Killer Croc's song, and then it would switch to Diablo song. I got kind of annoyed of it after a while. And sometimes the music was louder than some of the dialogue, and sometimes I couldn't hear what Killer Croc was saying or the Joker. So that was kind of annoying to me. The plot wasn't there, and they didn't really take their time setting up these characters. They gave Deadshot a couple minute or two with his daughter. They gave Harley Quinn a bit. Every character had a little bit of a setup, but not really. Now most characters didn't need that much of a setup. But I do feel like your four most important characters, like Waller, Flag, Deadshot, and Harley Quinn, needed the most setup. And the villain needed a bit more setup. I felt like they could have used a different mission for this. Magic probably wasn't the smartest move for this movie. I felt like you have built a DC cinematic universe built into realism. And then you bring in magic so quickly. I felt like you could have done a different mission. You could have done something like invading Kandar, or doing some special Black Ops mission, killing someone, rescuing people, but ultimately it was about a magic showdown. And I wasn't really that into it. Ultimately, I came into this movie I never really checked any of what the critics were saying. I mostly saw titles that it was getting pretty bad reviews. Ultimately, I thought, hey man, I really don't care what the critics think. I'm gonna go in there and see for myself what I think of the movie. And I'm kind of disappointed, but let me show off some good things here. The humor wasn't forced. The humor came naturally with some characters like Boomerang and some Harley Quinn. The characters were great. You know, the characters felt like they were them. They weren't like Superman and Batman and BVS where, alright, this is Superman, this is Batman, but they don't act like them. Here, their characters acted like them, acted like the comic book parts. So, that's something I was happy about. Maybe not Will Smith, he kind of acted like Will Smith, but he still did a pretty good job. But yeah, probably the two best things out of this movie was that. Some of the action was alright, like I said, some of the CGI was a little too noticeable. But all in all, I was quite disappointed with this movie. There was a lot of things you could have done with this property, and ultimately I think they should have gone a different route with this. Either they should have introduced this movie a bit later on, because no one was screaming for a Suicide Squad movie. They probably should have delayed this a little more. I don't know why it was the third in the franchise. But they made it, and I was pretty disappointed about it. I will give this movie a 6.5 out of 10. I was quite disappointed. Again, editing, sound editing, plot, the character setup wasn't there, the villain wasn't there. It was kind of a show of what the movie should have been. Anyway, that was my review. What did you guys think of it? Did you guys like it? Did you guys hate it? I feel like a lot of DC movies are either one or the other, so what did you guys think? Comment down below what you thought. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. And as always, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.